Hola, buongiorno, welcome. How are you all? I hope you're well. Okay, so what do we got? What's going on? It's a new day, 31st, month end. So we're going to get some unwinding, profit taking, massive Asia session. Interesting enough, massive AI uptick across Asia, and yet BTC was came down from our red box. So so we have finally got our red box, which was this one here. I've kept it on there for the moment just so we can see that was our red box from yesterday, and actually this here, funny enough, this was our green box from yesterday, which was into here, and we went long here, and we well, Jesus, alarms everywhere. What's happening? Whoa, bang! It's interesting. Okay, all right. So look, we went long here yesterday and short here. So it was a pretty simple day. Unfortunately, it wasn't a very, you know, barely $1,000. So, and this was a really tough hold, unless you were long from down here. I mean, I was long from down here, obviously. But it was tough hold. That was all the way through New York. New York just chopped this entire place. So anyway, what are we looking at for today? Well, so there's a couple of things which are making me think twice. So this was kind of the idea that we were looking at yesterday. And get on the 30-minute. Let me just get rid of all those WXYs. We don't need these. Let's clutter everything up. You can all see that. Let's get rid of that too. There we go. That's better. That's cleaner. Right. So we've hit the 382, right? So that is what we really wanted to hit, that 382 at the top. I wanted it to hit here, not here. So I think I'm probably thinking that we're probably just going to be doing more of this nonsense, more range bound. However, we need to consider that the X wave can now be finished, and we're looking to come down to these lower targets here at 60,000. But I am very, very aware that because we haven't hit that time, I mean, it's only, 4 hours off? Yeah, it was 4 hours off. So, I mean, it's only a theory, isn't it? It's not like if it doesn't happen, the world's going to fall apart. It's just a theory. So maybe it's enough. Who knows? We did come to our level though, and that was the main point. Excuse me. Still loads of liquidity left up here, by the way, at some point to come back to. And our invalidation point was here, so we stayed firmly underneath that. So I guess we can suggest that we need to look for longs this morning. Look for shorts this morning. And I think the obvious short will be to look for a three-wave retracement into our red box here. So maybe we diddle-daddly, come down, and we get 3 waves up. That's London, open New York, and bosh, down she comes across Friday. The third wave, this big wave here, would have to happen Friday in order for the weekend to sit down here and then give us the wave 4 into the wave 5. Okay, that's what I would be looking for. Now, it doesn't have to be 5 waves, people. That's what I would like it to be, because it's the easiest trade for us to make. If it's not, what it can be is we get 5 down, we then get another 3 or so back up, you then get another 5 down, then we get 3 more, and then we get another 3, and we do this, and we basically chop our way all the way down. Super difficult trade to stay in, because that's your invalidation and you can't move it, because at any point it can come up to 90% and come down again. So there's no moving your stop loss into break even. If we get in short here, you have to stay there. So those are the trades I'm looking for now. However, I do want to say that our key support area, which is where we are now. If we manage to stay above, this is the weekly VWAP. We stay above this weekly VWAP with conviction, and we don't see this being three ways. We start to see this develop into something larger. At the moment, it's not looking like that. This is looking like this is looking at the beginning of a corrective pattern to get up here. You know, you've kind of got that, that, and that. Then we're going to come down and do that, probably take out the low, and then go up and go up in 5 there. And that will be our A, B, and our C. Ideally, actually, I don't want that to break that low again. Yeah, I don't want us to come below here, ideally. Then we get this and then that. The other option is that this 5 wave, possible 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not finished, and we've got another 4, 5 to come, and we come into here. The difficulty is the move started here, which was at 2 a.m. in the morning, and it missed me. It missed my missed my take profit, and it also missed my my limit order. So all in all, it just came short. I was expecting it to get further into the box up into here, and I had everything at 65,400. So there you go. Lesson learned. Don't be so greedy. You know, and take your profits. You know, trim some off. So listen, that's it. I think generally we're risk off. Okay, generally I think we're risk off today. We have to be aware that from a macro perspective and a geopolitical perspective, we have had continued Iran-US escalation. There's now a new threat for the Suez Canal, by the way, guys. There's been some bombing there. No one's taken any responsibility. And we're looking for this thing called the Saudi Maritime Coalition. So it's all getting pretty freaking unpleasant down in the Middle East. Ukraine and Russia kicked off again last night. And however, look at our oil chart. Came to our little key zone here, bounced perfectly, and is now dropping back down again. That is risk on for the rest of the market. The only thing that could happen is that we get this juice. If the Suez Canal is also fucked, then this is going all the way up there, man. There's no two ways about it. USD came into our 1-to-1 and USDT, sorry, and we got the bounce obviously in correlation with the BTC drop. So we can have a quick look at that, see what we got. Yeah, I guess that we'll be coming into a resistance pot here. We can make that our oh, idiot. We can make that our resistance box here. Make it a bit shorter. Maybe actually no, let's not do that. That's because there's a couple of pull lows there which might get popped. So if we look at this, maybe this comes up one more time, takes out, and then reverses off the back of this resistance here. That would give BTC time to muddle around here, maybe comes into here and then gets up. We're still an hour away from the open, so let's wait and see what happens. So there you go. That's what I'm looking for. I'll just quickly draw on some of the little pathways. So we could drop into here, drop up to here, and then come down. That's one possible pathway. It just diddles and daffles and comes up here and then drops down. Then you're going to get something like this and then that. So, oops. Make that a different color. Oh, come on. I don't know what TradingView has done, but they've changed the way you manage your drawing tools. I don't know how they've managed to do it, but anyway, it's weird. So that's kind of roughly what I'm looking for. But you know, you got to remember this. Look, it's chop, So look, there really isn't. Wait till we get up. Oh, cracky Moses this morning. Wait till we get up here. This is a fairly good resistance area, and wait to see if reaction here. Possible 5 down. Let's look for some kind of 3-wave up, and then down. As you come through here, you will get a reaction here. So when we look at 10 minutes long, too long. When we look at an impulsive structure down, this is our wave 1. This will be our wave 2. And when we start wave 3, what we want is that wave 3 to have a smaller 1-2 than the prior 1-2, right? If this comes down here and then does that, then this isn't looking impulsive, right? This is looking like something else. The second 1-2 really needs to be smaller than the first one. All right, guys and girls, that's your lot. I'll be on across New York, etc., etc. All right, then. Lots of love. Tally buys.